Hello, I'm Karen Papandrea, Director of the Welfare to Work Division of the New York State Department of Labor. What you're about to watch is the first in a series of presentations on welfare to work and learning disabilities to help TANF agencies, welfare to work providers, and one-stop partners develop program supports for clients who have learning disabilities. Since last year, the Department of Labor has worked with SUNY's University Center for Workforce Development and the State Education Department's Vested Office to implement learning disability pilot programs in a number of counties. In 2001, we created a new bureau within the Welfare to Work Division to focus attention on specialized welfare to work programs to help clients with special circumstances, including learning disabilities. At the same time, we've been collecting information on what other states are doing in this area, as well as what researchers have discovered about the impact and pervasiveness of learning disabilities. Much of the preliminary work we have undertaken has been possible because of the assistance we have received from Glenn Young, who is a national expert on learning disabilities. I'm especially appreciative of the U.S. Department of Education for making Glenn available to provide guidance in this critical area. In this presentation, we will provide you with information and resources which are available concerning learning disabilities. Today, Glenn will provide a foundation for the work we hope local TANF agencies and their partners will undertake. This presentation will provide valuable background for our employing clients with learning disabilities teleconference, which is scheduled for August 29th and September 21st. This is a complex field, and it represents a challenging task for all of us. Some of the terms you will hear are new for some of you. It will take a good deal of work to master these concepts and design program supports. Imagine how much more challenging it is for some of your clients who face these problems, along with finding and holding jobs as well as raising their families. Our emphasis is on improving access to existing services, not creating new programs. We expect to provide the current model of partnerships with vested offices under Lives and Welfare to Work block grant programs. We believe that in order for our clients to be successful, they need us to provide necessary accommodations and supports. After watching this video and reviewing the PowerPoint material, we would like you to email questions and comments related to learning disabilities to our office. The email address is welfare2work@labor.state.ny.us and is listed on our website. Thank you for committing the time to review this information.
Good day. My name is Glenn Young. I'm with the Office of Vocational and Adult Education with the U.S. Department of Education. Today, we're going to try to do something that's very difficult. We're going to try to take a comprehensive training on learning disabilities and put it into a cassette videotape format. The reason why this is difficult is that it's a very complicated issue. It takes a lot of resource and information to begin with and a lot of background information. What we're going to try to do today on this video is to take my 2-hour training display and put it into this format. It involves a lot of PowerPoint presentations and a lot of overhead slides and a lot of detailed information. We're hoping that you use this not as just a sit-down walk-through tape, but as something you can look at in pieces and go back to and get more detail as you need it. You can look at it all at one time. Please feel free to. If you can do that, that's fine. But we want you to be able to go back and use this on an ongoing basis to look at the various issues that we're presenting. Before I actually start the tape, I need to thank several people. I need to thank the New York Department of Labor, the Welfare to Work Division, and the work that they've been doing to help and try to bring about a systemic change in this area in New York State. I also want to thank my own department, the Department of Education, organizations like the U.S. Department of Labor, the Solicitor General's Office, the National Institute for Literacy, and a whole number of other organizations within both federal and state programs that have been really trying to address this issue for a long time. We've come a long way from the beginning of this process about 10 years ago, when people were saying, are there people with learning disabilities in welfare? To the point now where we're actually saying, we understand that there are a great many of people with learning disabilities and welfare, and how do we actually start to address and appropriately meet their needs so we can make sure that they are successful in what we're trying to do. The first slide that we're going to show right now is just basically me and how you get in touch with me